What's up, everybody? This is Adrian with Red Garage Auto. I'm here with this 1998 Suzuki Jimny. I'm going to take you on a quick walk around the body and try to point out any of the imperfections it may have, which this thing doesn't have much. This is a very nice car. Looks amazing, turns a lot of heads, and I'll take you on a quick walk around. There's no real door dings or dents to be found at all on this body. The paint is in really great shape, as I will show you here. It's a flat black paint on the hood and the top here. It makes it look like a straight up Jeep. And also, to me, it looks like a little mini G-Wagon. Has these aftermarket plates here along the side. LED tail lights there. The windows are blacked out and it looks amazing. Has an aftermarket roof rack. It does have a reverse camera, which will show in the inside on the screen. This is a little close. We had it packed in here with some cars. So down the side again, the roof rack. It does have a little blemish here coming through the paint there. Nothing too crazy. This is a all-wheel drive outside overlanding terrain style car, so you're gonna get your little things here and there. This is also a classic vehicle that's 25 years old, actually 26. So you have your little things, but all in all, this car is in great shape and really will last you. Also, there is, point out here, up here, there's a little bit of surface stuff here, and on the door hinges, just from the rain collecting on the door hinges there, you're gonna get a little surface right there. And those two. These are Jeep style door hinges. So I believe you can actually pop the pins out and take the doors off in the summertime or something like that. So, same with this side. You just pop the pins out, take the doors. Nothing crazy going on. But, besides that, super clean. It's got the aftermarket front bash bar. Has LED headlights, which look really nice. I think we have some pictures of it on our website. Way nicer than stock. This whole car is just way nicer than stock. Sitting on BF Goodrich mud terrain tires. These are like Jeep style tires, so they feel like that. They're 16s, but even though they're 16s, they look way bigger than that. They really complement the car. Make it look real beefy, as you can see. Before we move on to the engine, I wanted to show you the trunk. See if I can get this open. This has a very aftermarket rugged panel look here. It does have a windshield wiper blade on the back window. It opens up, as you've probably seen in the pictures, it opens up pretty wide. These seats do fold down in two consecutive. So you can, first one you can fold it down is just a flat like this, and then you can unlatch it from the bottom here and throw it all the way up, and you get a good decent amount of trunk space. You can definitely go grocery shopping or whatever you need will fit back here with no problems at all. You got little lights there for the rear passengers, and yeah, it's super clean. Okay, onto the interior. This thing, interior is super nice, especially because it was redone. If you've seen any Jimny stock interior, doesn't look nice like this at all. So the dash gauge area was repainted to match the whole feel and vibe of the wood grain and classic vehicle look. It has faux leather seat covers. And the thing about Japan is they make seat covers that fit really well. They're not like your average seat covers, as you can see. It's a zip up there, but it fits almost like it was sewed that way. Aftermarket wood grain steering wheel. This thing has 146,000 kilometers, which roughly translates to around 90,000 miles, I believe. Has an aftermarket dual din. It's not a pop out per se, but it does pop out. As you can see, it looks like a whole display screen here, which when I turn on the car, you'll be able to see it. It does have, is CarPlay ready. So you can just easily Bluetooth your phone to this and you get your music right away. The speakers don't sound too bad in here, actually. It does have, let me see if I can get it to focus here. It's an aftermarket turbo timer here. Let's see if it can focus. There you go. Aftermarket turbo timer. What that does, for those of you unfamiliar, is if you drive the car hard, it will keep it on for what set limit of time of whatever you set it on the turbo timer, just to let the oil circulate through the turbo, let everything cool down naturally, and so you can prolong the life of your turbo. It does have an ETC card, which is an electronic toll system card box hidden somewhere in here. Which we'll see if we can find it in a second, but it gives you a loud, like when you turn the car on, it says a Japanese phrase that just is asking for the ETC card. It's a cool little touch for JDM card. It has this aftermarket custom Jimny handle grip right there. Looks really nice. It's also leather. Okay, onto the back seats. Had to put the light on. The back seats here are in great shape. Also have the seat covers that fit really well. Surprisingly, even though this is a small car, the back seats actually have enough space for you to sit anybody, family members or whatnot. Like, it's actually not that squished. And the headliner, there's enough room. If you can see, when you're sitting in here, there's a good amount of room up top for you. Even if you're like 6 feet tall, you'll still fit in here comfortably. Headliner is in wood grain also, which is very nice, and no major blemishes or anything like that. Brand new floor mats, tinted windows all the way around. Nothing of any concern in here. The door guards are also in wood grain. Had to move around to this side so you could see. Also from this side, the sun visors also have a leather seat or cover over them, and there is actually a camera here. Once you plug that in, it'll start recording. I'm sure you can set the settings to whatever you want for recording or whatnot. So you have a camera for a traffic cam, basically, so you can record any activity or anything placed right there. This actually does also have a reverse camera that pops up when you put it in reverse, so you can see, which is pretty nice. And from this side, everything, no wear or tear on the seat covers or anything like that. There is actually also, this box here is an HDMI connection and also an aux connection, so you can connect your phone directly to this box and it'll display here if you were trying to watch, you know, videos or anything like that, you know. Yeah, and interestingly enough, for these Jimnys here, the latch for the hood is actually located in the glove box here. So we'll pop that. So here we have the K6A engine. Engine bay super clean. As you can see, almost looks untouched in here. This is a K6A 3-cylinder engine, turboed. So even though this is a 660cc engine, it does feel like it has enough power, especially in the low end. It's really torquey. It really gets up and goes. It has a max speed of about 68, but you know, it's not really meant for, you know, heavy highway driving. You can drive the highway, but you know, you'll be cruising around 60, 65 at most. Yeah, but again, in the low end, more than enough power. It's really torquey. It's really fun to drive. It's definitely an off-roader too. You can take this up into the mountains or wherever you need to go. It has more than enough power. It is on a lift kit, as you can see. And yeah, there's nothing too crazy going on in here. The thing runs and drives excellent, and I'll turn it on here for you in a second. Has aftermarket HIDs, which I've mentioned, and top mount intercooler comes in through the hood scoop. And yeah, nothing going on in here. As you can see, it's just a nice engine bay and nice running engine. Okay, show you the underside of the car. The underside is in great shape. This is a lifted overlanding vehicle, so you know it's gonna have its mud splash up and whatnot, but this doesn't look any different than any of our, you know, more modern cars underneath. Okay, here's the right side. Nothing crazy going on here. It has been coated, but it's a light coat, and it's just to protect it from rust because it is lifted. So, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna start the car and let you guys hear how it sounds. So this is a cold start, and that is the ETC card thing that I was telling you guys about, the electronic toll system. That's the noise it makes. This is a cold start, so it is going to idle a little higher till it gets warmed up, as you can see over there. This does have, again, 146,000 kilometers, which is roughly around 90,000 miles, I believe. The information for that should be in the description on our website. This does have the CarPlay ready, like I told you. This is a touchscreen. It's in relative, I'm not sure if you guys can see in relative how it is a nice size screen, but it doesn't distract, it doesn't get in the way of anything. You still have plenty of leg room in here. It is very nice to have, so you can just get plugged up right away. Does have AC. So the interesting things about this car, the AC is actually ice cold and the heat does work. The interesting thing about these cars, they don't have, it's weird, they have heat here. When the AC blows, it blows only from the first option, which it will just come from up here from the vents. It doesn't have direct AC through the main vents. Or sorry, it's the other way around. I believe it's with the heat. It's one of the two on those options, where the heat doesn't come through, the heat won't come directly from these vents, but the AC will. So heat will only come from up here and go on your feet. I don't know the purpose behind that, but that's how it's set up. AC will come from either selection that you have, and from the main vents, which there's a vent here. There for the driver, there's a vent there. And yeah, let's check out the engine, how it sounds. And here's the engine, how it runs. Really good, no stumbles, no loss in power, smooth. Everything's in working order. Everything on this car works. And I'll go in and give it some gas. Okay, I'm back inside, gonna give it a little gas, and I'll let it idle at certain RPM so you can see there's no stumble or loss in power. And I'll let it idle at 3 grand. No stumbles. 4 grand. Back to idle. Still idle is a little high just because it's right now still warming up. So if you're interested in this car, please give us a call at 206-774-0043, or you can contact us on all of our socials, Instagram, Facebook, at Rear Garage Auto. And you can also check out our cars and contact us at www.reargarageauto.com. Thank you.